See, like these guys are walking out, they're too lazy to debate with me. They're not going to. I mean, they aren't. They aren't. Because, I'll tell you why.
What's up, beautiful people of YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. My name is Elario, your host, and tonight I'm back with another video and check out with you guys. This is called Shut Down. Dinesh D'Souza 100% owns snowflakes trying to stage a walkout. You know the drill, guys. We talk less and we react more. Let's check this one out.
My question for you is more based on discourse. In a climate right now with what's going on outside and what can happen in here, the word bigot being thrown around, how do we maintain a level of intellectual discourse that keeps conversation happening instead of not happening?
This use of the word bigot, you got to be very careful, because when I was here at Dartmouth, I was a freshman here in the aftermath of what's called the Berkeley free speech movement. And it was all these guys who were like, free speech, free speech, free speech. And we supported them. Our newspaper on campus was partly modeled on the Berkeley Barb that was behind this kind of activism. It's only later I realized that when those guys take control, they will immediately start suppressing the speech of others. In other words, they don't actually believe in free speech. They believe in free speech for them. Bigot is a very loaded term. And because it has real sting and applies to real people, there's an effort to try to pin it on people. See, like these guys are walking out, they're too lazy to debate with me. They're not going to. I mean, they aren't. They aren't. Because, I'll tell you why. Hold on. Look, I'm here. I'm here.
Think about that. Like, if you respect the institution and the standards that this institution upholds, for you to say that they're lazy is kind of a bit
I'm not
out
saying
of
that they're
line.
lazy people. I'm simply saying that they are not willing to do the intellectual work to stand up face to face with me. Look, if I said those things on those posters, and if I believe them, and if they're all true, this is a slam dunk against me. All someone has to do is stand up here, quote my own words back to me in the complete confidence that I would have no rebuttal, right? And crush me. And I'm saying they can't do that, and they're not going to, or if they will, I'm actually anticipating that and waiting for it, but it hasn't happened yet. So I'm just saying that the enemy of free speech is not me. The enemy of free speech are the people who would rather have that I never came, that they never would have to have that kind of debate, that they would win this confrontation by default.
Fact. Fact. He was absolutely correct there. That particular action was uncalled for. I mean, it was a rather peaceful debate. And I just saw two people with a supposed placard with weird inscriptions on it trying to cause a fracas. Well, I do like how he handled that. And I do like the fact that the security was on site to make sure that the situation didn't escalate. Him calling them intellectually lazy was not a lie. He hit the nail on the head there, because for the fact that they are not confident enough to walk up to the mic and present their case is appalling. The fact that they will resort to a form of protest against him for the fact that he's there in the first place is also rather appalling. And he said something that caught my attention. The story about his freshman days of a particular movement he supported. He said later he realized that these people actually advocating for free speech were not advocating for free speech for all, but free speech for them, emphasis on them. The thing is, they won't care They won't care what goes on with the other end. They won't care what anyone says or what anyone else does, as far as it's not directed at them. You are free to air your thoughts that does not contradict with what they think. That's the whole ideology of free speech that people have. You are free to voice out your opinions, not when it's directed at them. And this particular thing is what is happening literally all over the world today, because most people now have abused that right to free speech. Instead, they try to suppress each other, or they tend to abuse it in general. And the last thing he said, the ones or the people who are the enemies to free speech are not the people who would rather debate with me, but the people who are against the very fact that I am standing on this podium talking with you. And that's just it. It's a fact. You either take it or you leave it be. Guys, please tell us what you think about this video in the comment section. And please do also leave a thumbs up for us at the end of this video. If you're just joining this channel for the first time, please click that bell button to be notified when we drop a new video. And of course, subscribe to follow us for more updates. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe.